I kind of start them all in the same place, just like Quinn. And she, you can see how much better, because she used to strike at this, every time it went by. But again, it's this confusion between what has energy and what doesn't. And so, especially with somebody like her, because we've got that brace little trot out of her, and so we want to just have her go to work, and we want her to just march off, well, it's time to go to work, and not either drag. So every now and then I'll ask for a nicer walk, and again, I'm going to kind of allow her. Rome wasn't built in a day. If she's kind of counter bent and things, I'm not picking on all of that with her. For one, it doesn't affect her catching. So it's critical to Flynn because he's doing it as an avoidance. Whereas she's just kind of like, oh, what's the dog? Oh, look at the flowers. And so I'm more interested in building her work ethic, meaning getting a nice marching walk, whatever you need to do that, then micromanaging this bend and all these things, too young. She's, so we want a little more focus on a work ethic than either falling asleep or exploding. So it's important that she realizes that she's not the center of the universe, and that she can just walk while I clean the dirt, flag the airplanes, because my body is saying, you're fine. And again, if you came out in front of her at all, she'd be spinning, or you're all right, keep walking. Good girl. So now she just goes, oh, was I supposed to turn? Okay. Before, she'd fly the other direction. Oh my God. Good girl. Good job. And so with her, I do very little right now flagging when she's standing still. Because, again, we're trying to fix some things that won't help fix. Because we're just trying to get, so turn, and that's kind of right there what we're trying to fix. Where she just freezes up and lets you flag her or desensitize her. So doing more of that is going backwards. Because we want to teach her a nice working walk solves everything. No jigging, no trotting, no fiddle farting, no blowing sideways. Just a nice marching walk makes the world go round. And so she's been more than desensitized enough standing still. We can put stuff, we can saddle her, and so we're just trying to kind of reconnect some confusion when something has energy and doesn't. And good girl. And so same here, she's circling around me, get out, but I'm going to keep moving the circle, because again, we want them to really feel the freedom that they're being ridden. And so, and especially with her, we're going to keep getting really close to stuff because she does that. It's none of your business. And so now I have an opportunity to work on something. Hey. And what I'm working on is that she doesn't throw her ribs at me and get all counter bent. And so the flag's focusing on her ribs, my hand's focusing on her head. And so I'm going to stay here till I get the same perfect circle I had over there. But I could have stayed over there all day and said your horse is absolutely perfect. And so these changes here where she wants to put on the brakes and good girl. And so that's showing a lot of improvement. I'm going to move on. Again, trying to stay more interesting and walk. Walk on. Walk on. And so now I'll come to this end and we'll work on just walking past it, because we know that she is fairly willing to jog past things. Good girl. Walk on. Again, we don't want this sticky walk. We want to get a nice working walk. Good. And again, once she passes something, especially at the walk, I'm going to move on.